Alrighty, I'm gonna be going over the Stamina Nightblade in this video. So I went with a Khajiit. This is also the character I'm using for my healer. I have two different armory builds for it. So Khajiit Nightblade Stamina version. So first of all, gonna go into the champion setup. So this is a sustain build. This is not a super high max damage build. This is basically something you can run pretty much anything with. You can go do solo content with it, you can go do dungeons, you can do trials. Probably don't join any sweaty cores with a build like this though, as this build currently I've only been able to get up to around 60-70k damage. So first of all, champion points. So this is just kind of thrown together build just to get a build up. I don't generally mess around with Stam, so I'm going pretty much the same CP that I was running for my mag characters. It seems to work. So just going Fighting Finesse, Master at Arms, Deadly Aim, and Wrathful Strikes for the CP in blue. Also, if you having problems with Sustain, you can come over here and get Survival Instincts, Bloody Renewal, Siphoning Spells, and Boundless Vitality, just to help a little bit with your health so you're not so squishy. That stuff will help a little bit from the red tree. Next up, we're going to go with the skill setup. So I'm running a flurry spammable for my front bar. Just rapid strike spam. I haven't tested with or without execute. I've only tested with execute. I haven't tested just doing the flurry spam the whole time, but yeah, I doubt it'll be a big difference. Killer's Blade for your execute ability. Merciless Resolve is your little bow proc. Basically, that's just a little bit of a buff. When you get that 5 light attack, you can hit the bow. It's kind of like the Sorcerer's Bound Aegis. It's basically the Nightblade version of that. It's essentially the same ability, just do 5 light attacks, or 4 light attacks. The 5th light attack spawns the bow proc. Then you got your Barb Trap and Camo Hunter I just have on the front bar for the Fighters Guild 3% bonus. And then I've been running in cap, but I'm thinking about swapping out to Dawnbreaker. I haven't really tested it or decided yet, but I'm just going to be running in cap for now. Back bar, I'm just running Soul Tether for ult because I didn't really know what else to put there. Vigor for a self-heal. Refreshing Path just to help get through stuff a little bit quicker. It's a speed booster. You can just throw that down on the ground and help everybody run through dungeons or quests or whatever else. And then your 3 main abilities are going to be Stampede, Reaper's Mark, and Barb Trap. You're going to hit those every back bar ability, or every back bar rotation, and you're pretty much just going to spam Rapid Strikes on the front bar and hit Merciless Resolve when the bow's procced, or just to reapply the ability. It lasts 40 seconds. It's a pretty simple rotation. Like I said, I just kind of threw it together here recently. Just got the gear for it last night. All transmuted and stuff. I don't have it all golded out. We're going to go into character next. Thing you want is Thief. So you can see the stats here. Pretty high, honestly. 4k spell damage unbuffed and a 60%, almost 62% spell crit. You got your weapon damage is 4,500. Same crit for both, but the weapon damage is a little bit higher being as your stamina. But you can run pretty much anything hybrid-wise with this build too. So if you wanted to run a mag build, you could run a mag build. You just have to swap some of the stuff around. But essentially, that's all it is. Just running Thief Mundus for this bad boy and the Stam Parse food. So, skills. Next is the gear. So what I'm running for gear right now is just Reliquin and Coral Riptide, which is rather unfortunate being as both of them are a Slayer set. I will be swapping the Reliquin out for Pillar of Nirn. I just haven't got the stuff made yet. That should be hitting quite a bit harder, at least noticeably harder. But for the front bar right now, I'm running Reliquin. You got the Nirnhone Dagger on the front bar with Poison Glyph, Flame on the back bar with Charged. Running Maelstrom's Perfected Great Sword on the back bar. Non-perfected is fine too. I just like a little bit of extra penetration on that back bar. It's not a big deal, but mid-maxing and all that. So currently running Slime Craw for a one-piece monster. Then two-piece Coral Riptide here. Just because I don't have the perfected jewelry and weapons, I only have jewelry. I don't have any of the weapons for Coral yet. But I would be running the Coral Riptide weapons and then Pillar of Nirn on the body once I get everything adjusted. But right now, Coral Riptide on the shoulders and chest, and then the waist, hands, and feet are all Reliquin to go with the two-piece on the daggers. And then you got the Harpooner's Waiting Kilt, all the body pieces in Divines with max stam glyphs, everything. And then the jewelry, all bloodthirsty with weapon damage glyphs on it. I don't have all golded stuff yet either, which would help a little bit. But all in all, pretty easy stuff to get. You don't have to have the perfected Riptide. You can run the non-perfected. It drops in Dreadsail Reef, the Trial in High Isle. Reliquin comes from Cloud Rest. Pillar of Nirn, which is what I'm going to be swapping the Reliquin out for, is from Falk Reef Hold. So if you want to try that, I'm sure once I get this full character set up and I'm hitting harder, I'll put up a new video. But this is what it is now, so I'm going to go ahead and go right into the parse. Oh, and of course, for attributes, you're going to go all into stamina. I did forget to mention that. Alright, so, to start off, just going to go Trap Beast first on the back bar, and then go into the regular rotation. And I rarely even have to use my potions. So I've just been using the trash pot since I'm getting my buffs elsewhere. Several mistakes during this rotation. Like I said, I just kind of threw this together. I haven't really had a whole lot of time to practice on it yet. With a perfect rotation, I'm sure you'll be hitting probably around 70k with this build. If you get the gear I recommend with the pillar instead of the rally, you'll probably be hitting a little harder. Alright, and right around 20% I usually begin the execute rotation, which is just execute spam. There you go. 68, almost 70k. I'm sure if everything was spot on, it'd be an easy 70k. So that's essentially the Nightblade build and the rotation for stamina. I hope that was of some help, and I will see you guys next time.